I thought our staff did an excellent job through the whole process, especially our whole recruiting staff that we have. They're kind of unsung heroes behind the scenes, and really excited about that. And then, this January was a little different. It wasn't as stressful as it usually is, as far as all the different things that happen at the end recruiting. But we're really excited about two of the guys we added to our process. We felt like last year on defense that, we didn't play as well as we'd like, but I thought a glaring miss for us last year was, we didn't get the 13 sacks out of a Jimmy Gilbert and all the pressures and hurries. And we have some guys on campus that we feel like can do it, but we found a young man that we think has special talent, in Alex Changham. And, he's 6 foot, almost 6'3", 6'2 3/4". He's 250 pounds. He runs around a 4.6. He's very fast and athletic. I've been able to have a lot of success with, the Nigerian, Cameroon young men. All of them have played well for us here at CU, and all of them have had opportunities in the pros for a while. So I think he's another one in that line, and hopefully he'll be able to do that. As you can see him here, he's powerful, he's big. He's built like David Platty, cut up real well, and so he's active and loves football. It was an interesting recruiting process with him, and as you can see how he can turn the corner, he can bend, he can rush, he's powerful. He's one of those situations where as a freshman, not many people knew about him. Coach Gary Bernardi has that school, did a great job, kind of knew about him as a freshman, and didn't play a ton, kind of got into it. And then the coach kept talking to Gary, and we kept watching games, and we got on him. And, he's a guy that a lot of people started sniffing around on really late, and we were excited that he came here, and I'm excited about what he brings to the table for us, and he'll be here in June. So. The next young man is Trayvon McMillan, which was a really interesting story. Trayvon is an excellent running back. He went to Virginia Tech as a quarterback, and then redshirted, and then Coach Beamer played him at tailback, and he had over 1,000 yards rushing his redshirt freshman year, and did a great job there. Coach Fiante, who's a great coach, also came in and has done a great job with the program, but does a lot of platooning with their running backs. And so he played his 3 other years and led the team in rushing. This year he didn't. He was leading the team in rushing, but then he didn't play in the bowl game. So he's a guy that can do all the things in the backfield. He's 6 foot. He's 210 pounds. He can catch. He can block. He can run. He sought us out, and it's interesting. The first person he called, he didn't call us. He called Philip Lindsay to find out all about us. I thought that was really interesting. And so we're excited about having Trayvon join us. He's graduated from their business school and coming here and going to grad school for us. And we're excited about Trayvon. Caden Ray is a young man that we had that was listed as our number one offensive lineman, guard / tackle. We kind of list them like there's just tackles, and then we have guard / tackles that could play both spots when we were looking at that on our boards. And he was one of our number one guys, top guys a year ago. And he committed and signed with UCLA, and then some things happened there, and the way it worked out, he got a release and never started there. So he's like a gray shirt for us, and we're really excited about what he brings to the table, and I think he's an excellent football player that we are really excited about having. And that's kind of that's truly an extra gift in your stocking, so to speak, when it happened. A big surprise for you. So that's kind of, what's the Alexa? Is that what you call it? Alexa, get me another guard or tackle, and it popped in my stocking. So I was pretty excited about that.
Hassan Hippolyte's another guy that hadn't signed.
Oh yeah, I love Hassan.
Can you kind of detail his recruitment and what he's going to add to the mix?
Yeah, I love all our guys. Hassan's another guy, when you meet him in person, you're going to go, that's a freshman. And he's built really well. He'll hit you. He's very physical. He's very athletic. He's explosive. He reminds me a lot, and I'm not going to put this on him, but he reminds me a lot of what Roy Williams was at the Dallas Cowboys. He's built like Roy. He's 200 and something pounds already as an 18-year-old. And when I coached Roy, he was like 220, 225 but younger. But he has that explosion and that build, and he's built like a running back, but he has great hips and he can flip and he can move. And yeah, as you can tell, I'm really excited about Hassan. He's another guy that I'm going to try to give an opportunity to throw out there on special teams early. Be a guy that's able to hopefully help us play some this year, because I think he's that physically set and ready to go.
You talked about 2019 recruiting in January.
Yeah.
Is that almost kind of replaced now the spring evaluation period? How many more offers?
Yeah,
do you have?
yeah. It does. The head coach can't go out in May anymore, and so it's hard for you. When guys come in and say, hey, this guy's, he's a beast. He's 6'3", he's 220 pounds. And they tell you the other guy's a beast. He's 6'3", 200. So you're trying to watch him on film. And now if you see him in person, you go, yeah, that guy, he is 6'3", 220. That guy, he's 6'1", 205. Now you can compare apples and oranges. And you kind of figure it all out when you're watching it. And, getting to watch them do something in the weight room, or getting to watch them on the track, or getting to watch them in a mat workout at their school, or getting to watch them play basketball. All those type of things help you in an evaluation process. So yes, for the head coach, I like that part of it. And I went to a ton of schools. I was hitting about 6 schools a day, every day, through there, and so that was good. So it does help with value. Now we do have more guys we're definitely going to offer. We're in the process now of going back over all those guys, putting our board up like we want, and we're excited about some of the guys that we've offered and. All that type of thing. So
now that there's a new state law that eliminates the cap on multi-year contracts
yes.
for state employees, you give your assistants these multi-year contracts. When you're out there on this coaching search, is that a benefit to you? Do you think it was a detractor before to try to sell these guys without that?
It's a tremendous benefit. I'll be honest with you, I would have taken the job anyway, but I had no clue when I took the job that I was the only person on the staff that had a contract. And that's a tough deal in our world that we live in. It's such a tumultuous world. Yes, it was very hard. It was also, harder to get coaches, sometimes harder to keep coaches, all those types of things. I'm very excited about what we've done. I'm pretty sure Mike Bobo and CSU and them are happy about it also. And I think it's a great benefit. But here's the other side. We talk about football mainly in that. But, think about Danny Sanchez who just walked out of here. Now he gets a contract, but he should. He deserves it. He's earned it. All the minors, not the minor sports, all the Olympic sports are those guys, the head coaches weren't even on contracts. That's amazing to me. So I think it benefits everything, and it's a win-win to me for all sports and the stability of the programs, and I'm excited about it, and I'm glad that glad people were able to see it, understand it, and the scope of it, of what it means.